Okay, I think we're recording, and this is by request of Buzz. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna go back here. You can see I'm trying to do a selfie. It's kind of hard to see because it's bright out. I'm using the Motorola phone. Somebody was in my chair. I don't know why. It's out. Noah's probably playing around with it. Oh, it's charged. Let me see if it's charged. I hope so. It's saying 100%. He must have just used it a little bit, but it seems okay. Let's get the chair out. I'm going to try to make a selfie, but this is Edie's Rascal here. You can kind of see that in here. And that's the indicator that needs some repair. Oh, I see why my chair's out. Noah got rid of something. Good. So there's my Quantum. Let's see which I'm going to get in, and we're going to go somewhere, and I'm going to make a video en route. I got my hat on here in case it gets sunny. Here we go. Whoa. We should be okay. You want to get in your chair, Edie?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, go get in your scooter. Go ahead. I'll wait out front here. I'll start. Okay. One thing I want to do, I kind of update you guys a little bit. Oh boy, it's bumpy here. Noah's out here working on his truck. And this is something that we got. I can't walk very far. I'm going to be walking over a mile or two. So anyway, there's our wheelchair lift we got. It kind of was free. It did cost me to get the U-Haul and all that, but the guy gave it away on Marketplace. And that's like a $10,000 wheelchair lift. It's a heavy duty one. And maybe while I'm waiting for Edie, I can go up and down on it. Why not? Or I could watch it go up and down. I can't see. It's going up anyway. Now we'll go back down. But that was a tremendous blessing so Edie could get out. Because she had a stroke. And she can't walk very much at all. And I can't walk very far. I can walk, but not like distance. And high risk of falling. And just running out of gas, I guess you could say. Edie's getting in her chair back here. In the back here where we keep the chairs. There we go. She's doing the transfer. Edie's trying to get in her chair. How you doing there, Edie? I don't know how much time this will give me. It might time out, but so far it's still recording. And she's...
Come on.
What's the matter?
I want you guys to go back.
All right, you don't need to. Let you see it. Let everybody hear what a crybaby you are. Simple. You just ask.
Oh, damn time.
There, ask and you shall receive. There you are, crybaby. There she goes. Okay. Like I said, you can stay home if you don't want to go out. I still got the campers back here. The backyard is needing some love. And, all there. But I got this little tent I keep the chairs under. The old camper, I'm going to clean it out and use it for storage like a shed. But the newer camper, it's not too bad. It can be used. It needs a little bit of attention, but it's usable. Okay, I'll just wait for Edie to transfer. This is kind of giving me an idea. If this phone has a timer, it'll time out. There she goes. Okay, drama mama. You can do it. Come on. Make that leg work. She's trying real hard. She does pretty good in her scooter. She's going to go with me. We'll go for a little ride. I can use the cell phone and hold it. I was going to use my camera, my old Canon camera I used to use on my channel. It hasn't been used in a long time. I tried to charge the batteries, but it sat for a long time. I don't think the batteries will hold a charge. Then I have other cameras like my Pentax, which is like a DSLR, and I can make videos on that, but I think it's limited in time. It's more for snapshots, really. It's a good quality camera, but it's bulky, and I didn't want to take my tablet because it's big and bulky. It's 10-inch screen or whatever it is, so it's kind of hard to hold. So this is kind of Edie's and my phone. We share it. It's our Motorola Moto 5G, I think it's called, and it's got a pretty good camera. You can see my shirt there. So Buzz, here we go. Edie's in her chair now, and we're off and running. We're going to go downtown. I haven't gone on a walk in a long time. I haven't made a video in a long time, years. My channel has had no videos, so I might even go through some of my archives and put some of my old videos back up. Some of my videos had quite a few views, but I never monetized or anything. Okay, so we're getting up to Main Street here, and see if Edie's coming. Anyway, we're waiting for her, and then we'll be going down. It's hard for me to see the screen, so I hope I'm okay on it. I don't know how good I'm coming in because I can't really. It's very sunny, and here she comes. Here comes Mama and her rascal. Oh, I want to get something on her rascal while she's coming up. Stop for a second. Let me gotta get this in. You tell us about this.
This is my Tesla scooter.
Now we both can go about the same speed, about 8 miles an hour. I can go a little bit faster in my Quantum. The Invacare chair needs repair. It's got a motor error, and I don't know why. I rewired it, and it still don't work. Edie's coming. We're going to hit all these bumps. Whoa. And Noah's over there working on his truck, trying to get it to run.
Supposed to be home soon.
Yeah. So I'm going to hold this thing here and hope I'm in frame because I think I am. Oh, here comes the bumps. Oh, it'll stay. If it falls, it falls. I don't care. It's empty. So here we go down. We're going north on Main Street. I walked this in the past. I probably still have those videos where I went for walks a number of years ago. And since then, in fact, this place here, if I get it in, this clinic is next door to our house, and there's a nurse practitioner, and she says I have a heart disease, and I have to watch it because I'm risky, high blood pressure, in other words. And he's having some kind of problem. Let's see what it is. I can do zero turn on. What's the matter now?
Bag is falling out.
The bag is falling out.
My watermelon bag in the back of your chair.
I don't care about that.
I do. I don't have it anymore.
For Christ's sake, nag. Think you nag much? I don't even see the stupid thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's on the bottom.
I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe it fell off.
No.
I don't know, and I don't care. She's always nagging about something. I ain't worried about it. It's not going anywhere. I ain't worried about it. Nag. Boy, she's getting to be quite the nag lately. Edie and I are 71. She's a mean old lady. She's a nasty old lady. Kind of yells at kids for going on her grass or something. She rides around on her broom. Of course, I'm a very nice, dirty old man. Now we're going to go down this street. I think this is South Street. And over there is the playground the kids used to play at. And there used to be the railroad depot. The choo-choo trains, the old steam engines went right by our house there. We were on the bike path over there. And that's the train station. It was for town. It's kind of cool. And anyway, so there's a community center. Okay. And the playground the boys used to play at, and all that's over there. So anyways, we'll go down the street here. We're going to go to what Edie calls the koi pond. And that's kind of nice background. If the phone don't time out, we'll probably chit-chat there or something. But Anyways, health-wise, I don't feel quite as bad because we cut out a lot of junk food. I was quite a junk food junkie, and I got up to over 300 pounds. And I'm not sure how much I weigh now, but at some point in time, I've lost 15, 20 pounds. It goes up and down. I'm not sure where I'm at, but I don't huff and puff like I used to. And I think a lot of it was junk food because I was a junk food junkie. And we don't buy a lot of that stuff, which also saves on our shopping. Makes it easier to go shopping. We don't, you'd be amazed how much you spend on. I don't even go down aisles like potato chips and pop and bakery and cookies, candies, all that stuff. I don't even go down those aisles. At Walmart or Aldi's or the other store, we live right across from Dollar General. I could have shown that. Directly across from our house, they moved to Dollar General, and we can go in there with our wheelchairs. Noah works there now, and it's pretty well wheelchair friendly. The aisles are a little narrow, but Noah cleared up the aisles, got a lot of the boxes out of the way, so we can go shopping there too. And that's pretty nice. I like Dollar General, but if we need more stuff, we can go to Walmart or Aldi's. And there's also a Dollar Tree down there, and a Goodwill, and a few other places. The thing that's funny about that is they're supposed to be building a bike path. Now we're going to go through the woods here. This is our little scenic route. We're going to cross here. This is Morgan Street. And we're going to go into the woods instead of go down. I mean, I can go to, this is Professor Street. I can go down Professor Street to the koi pond. It goes directly there. But we're going to take a little detour. And I'm going to show you where Becca works too. She lives close by, within a mile from us. Here we go down the hill. I'm pretty good at operating the joystick on this chair. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple of years, I guess. Becca got it on Marketplace. I think she got it for free. I had to buy the batteries, which are expensive. I just bought a new set of batteries, and it was around $320 for a pair. And these are heavy-duty wheelchair batteries. They're expensive. And actually, that wasn't a bad price. And I put batteries in Edie's scooter back there, her Rascal. And those were about $70 a piece, $140, because they're smaller. But, I just ran over some leaves or something. I'm dragging leaves. That's all right. Yeah, Edie's chair still has pretty good range because she don't weigh as much. And we're still going through the park. This is the creek alongside here. We're following the creek. And this is called Plum Creek. We're following along. And there's the bridge up there. We're going to cross Plum Creek. There, we got rid of the leaves. There's the bridge. We're going to cross Plum Creek right here. I'll get a nice shot of that. This is by the... Whoa, don't go into the creek. This is a memorial here. You see I almost went down in the creek, Edie? That would have been a disaster. There it is. Okay. So now we're coming out of the woods and we're downtown. Now when I walked this, it took about 10 minutes to walk it. It only took a few minutes to drive it. The phone looks like it's still going. This is downtown beginning. There's City Hall over there. That way, that intersection there. And so we're going to go this way. See, my chair does zero turn. Edie's is more like a bicycle. She's got handlebars. And I got to do a joystick. Anyway, I can't go like I used to. I'm kind of slow. And a lot of times I do things at a snail's pace, but like going up and down the stairs or working too hard out in the hot sun, I would huff and puff and blow the house down. Anyway, there's a yard sale? Okay, let me get in the street. I don't like going on sidewalks, too many bumps. I'm going to go in the street here. Now this is where we usually cut through. You can see there. That's our cut through where Becca works at Lorenzo's Pizza. We'll be going over there if the battery holds up. Edie said I don't have any money on me, Edie. I hope you do. But it don't hurt to look. I don't see no garage sale. You see a garage sale? This is called Vine Street. It's getting windy. I don't see any garage sale. I'm not going to keep going down here. Now we're back up at Professor Street. I don't see no garage sale. Maybe she went there. Maybe I went by it. She's not even down here. I lost her somewhere. Must be a small garage sale. I didn't even see it. Oh well. So, yeah, I got a lot of chores to do around. There? I don't know. Is that a garage sale? There ain't much there. Well, I'm going to go through here. Wait a minute here. Where's my driveway I want to cut through? This is weird. Huh. I'm disoriented. I'm lost. I'm the blind guy driving a wheelchair. Edie can't drive anymore, by the way, since her stroke. She gets a little confused and frustrated, as you could see. So she has a drama, and she gets very, whoa, let me go up this hill. Whoa. This is kind of a brick road. This is going uphill. Anyway, I've had my battery go dead just going this far, and it seems to be fully charged. It seems to be okay. I can usually go 3 or 4 miles without too much trouble on the batteries. Oh, by the way, let me turn around, zero turn it since she's not here. That's the Little Red Schoolhouse. That's our infamous Little Red Schoolhouse. That goes way back when. I don't know if I'm getting it in. Edie's still down there. She hasn't come. She knows I'm going to Lorenzo's. Anyway, so this is the college, part of the college. The college owns most of this town, and they got, campus buildings all over, sort of like, it's a big university, sort of like, it's a pretty famous college, actually. They got a pretty famous history. It's known as a liberal college, Oberlin College. Oberlin College, okay. Edie's still not coming. I'm in this parking lot here. And I'll go over there. I want to check my battery. While I'm waiting for her, I'll check my battery. Let me turn the thing off. See if I can see it. Well, I don't like that it's down to 90%. No, I'm going to go by Lorenzo's. It's saying I'm down to 90%. The battery should be 95, and it's down to 90, so that's not good. So I'm not going to go very far. I can get away with going to the koi pond because that's right around the corner. And it'll make it home. But for some reason, my battery seems lower. So, anyways, I haven't been doing, like, videos, YouTube videos. I got so much stuff to do around the house, and I struggle to get that done. And here we are. This is where Gabby and Becky work at Lorenzo's, our local pizza shop. It's pretty good. There it is. Okay, and Becca's here. The car is here. Our old Sparky there. She might come out. I don't know if she knows we're here. I think no, it might not be Sparky. I don't think that is. No. That's a Buick. Oh, there it is over there. You can tell I'm blind. There's Sparky. Edie gave the car to Becca because she can't drive anymore. I was very sad. She gets frustrated and angry since the stroke. Whoops. Excuse me. I don't think Becca's going to come out, Edie. I could get her. She's here. Sparky's over there.
Let's go.
You want to see if she's here?
No.
I think Gabby came home, but I'm not sure.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Gabby works like a half a day, and Becca works long days. She practically runs the place. Okay, back in here we go. But anyways, yeah, we're supposed to pop pills. Edie pops her pills, but I don't bother. I don't think they made that much difference. They actually I was taking the pills, I didn't feel good sometimes. It made me kind of feel weird. So I noticed my blood pressure didn't change much. It was kind of high, like 165 over 90 when it got kind of bad. And like maybe 155 over 85 seemed to be average pills or no pills. So anyways, I'm a little concerned my battery should be better than that. Usually when I come down here, it should be 95% or better. And when it gets down to 90 or in the 80s, I start getting a little bit worried because it's conked out and I had to walk the chair home. And it's about a mile. I know it'll make it. I can go at low speed and crawl around at about 2 miles an hour and it'll make it. Now we're ending up at downtown, and this is Tappan Square, where Edie is, across the street. I'll follow you to the koi pond across Main Street here. Or no, this is, West College. I'm sorry, not Main Street. We're on Main Street. This is West College. Okay, whoa. We're cutting through this park called Tappan Square. It's town square where the big park is. This is our, what do you call that park in New York City? Can't think of the name of that stupid park. But this is our park downtown. Oftentimes you'll see college kids down here. Alrighty. So, people go for walks and they walk their dogs and their kids and whatever, and the college kids walk around and they'll sit on a bench and study and stuff. It's very nice. I don't know if this will pick it up because it's pretty far up in the distance, but there's a bandstand down here where they have concerts in the summertime, free concerts, and they're usually pretty good. That's a little ways off. I don't know if this will pick it up. I don't even know if I'm aiming on it because it's kind of far for me to see. But that bandstand is over there somewhere. And whoa, bump. Wind is blowing. I'll try to put off my hat. And this is the archway. I call it the Pagan Temple. Big archway. And another famous thing up here, which we're going to see when we get past the arch. You can maybe see the arch there. It reminds me of like a Roman pagan temple or something. Whatever it is. It's weird. And right in front of me is the planetarium and observatory. And then over that way, we're going to cross Professor Street. Hopefully nobody will run me over. They jaywalk in this town all over the place. College kids just walk across the street. They don't even look. I'm surprised they don't get hit. Anyway, this is the observatory here. Whoa. Gotta watch where I'm going. Try to stay on the sidewalk. But over here where Edie is, thing. That's Finney Chapel. It's got a pipe organ in there. It's rather famous. I imagine that's coming in. And she's kind of in the wrong place for the koi pond. She's going to her little pond she likes. That's what she wants to do. And I told her I wanted to go to the koi pond, which is, this one has some koi in it too, but it's a little dinky memorial pond like you might have in your garden in your front yard. But Edie likes this pond. But the big koi pond is where I wanted to go. That's over. Bunny rabbit?
Yeah, right there.
Mr. Bunny. The other day, I had a deer,
Hi, Bun Bun.
actually 3 deer walk right by me on the bike path.
You see the bunny?
Mm-hmm. And the deer were only like a few feet away from me, and then they ran away. But in fact, I think I saw a deer over there on that shortcut I just took. I think there was a deer on there too, over by the schoolhouse. Anyway, here's Edie's koi pond. She can go by her pond that she likes. So as I was saying, though, we've gone through some changes, but I try to get things done, and that, I have to do a lot of the chores, the cooking, the garbage, cleaning, laundry. I have to do all those things that Edie used to do. And there it is.
This pond is dedicated to the millions who were in the war.
It's a war memorial.
They're in 1945.
There it is. It's a little tiny fountain. Trickles. Oh, brother. Anyways, so I'm gonna start heading over to the other one. I'm hoping my batteries don't crap out. I don't want to go real far. They're below 90% now. I don't trust them. Let me see if I can get a... That's an interesting tree. I gotta look close. Yeah, 87%. And it says I went 1.4 miles, so... Anyway, I'll go this way. Edie knows where I'm going. That's on Professor Street, too, on the way home, so we're heading back home. I won't be cutting through the woods because we're on Professor Street. We'll just take that all the way home. Here's the observatory. I don't know if I'm getting it in. And the planetarium is up there, too. I'd like to go there sometime. It's one of the old college buildings next to Finney Chapel. Finney Chapel's pretty big. I was only in there a couple times, and they didn't play the pipe organ, unfortunately. I would have liked that. But anyway, we're waiting for Edie. She's going to probably sit there for a little bit. This is Tappan Square here. It's huge. It's pretty big. There's the temple. I call it the pagan temple, like Rome. And the bandstand's over there somewhere. I think it's too far for this camera. I don't know. I'd have to zoom in. But anyway, phone looks like it's still recording, so this might be, a longer video. That's good. But generally speaking, I've been feeling better than I used to. If you remember my old videos, sometimes I was huffing and puffing as I was walking. I can walk. I mean, I've gone into stores and done some walking, but I usually use the scooters because I get dizzy sometimes and I'm afraid of falling. And I do lose my balance a little bit once in a while. Not as bad as I used to. I used to get vertigo, and I haven't had a vertigo attack in quite some time. And I think changing the diet helped a lot. And I do move around at home, in the house and in the yard. Edie uses her wheelchair, but I don't. And I'm thankful I can still get around and take care of her, which I do. So, yeah, I'm trying to be careful here. Tell me if the coast is clear. Then I better stop. Oh, he's stopping for me. Thank you. All right. A lot of people don't stop. Some do. Thank you. Got a nice camper there. Trailers. I know. College kids have been coming back the last couple of weeks from summer break. So, there we go. There's a rock over there or something. Some more college buildings, whatever they are. Where Becca works next door to there's a big music observatory. And sometimes you can hear them play music in there. Weird music. Oh, well. So let's see what else. Considering, oh, by the way, a couple of years ago, Edie was in the hospital. She had her stroke about 2 years ago in July. She was in the hospital for about a week. And Edie with me? Oh, you're there. Okay. I gotta wait for the light. Anyways, she had really high blood pressure at the time. And it's kind of funny because we went to see the doctor at the clinic, and he told her to go to the emergency room right away because her blood pressure was bad. And I think it was like, I don't know, the bottom number I think was like 165. That was really high. They were scared. I can't remember the top number. It might have been 205 or something. But it took them about 3 days to get it stable. Okay, we're almost up to the koi pond. I got to be a little careful here because there's steps and stuff. There it is over there. Okay, we're going to go up this ramp carefully. Oh, this chair, when the batteries get low, it starts beep, 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 and it won't go up hills. I don't like hills when the batteries are low. Here we are. Okay, let's go over on the side. There comes Edie. Whoops. Alrighty. I don't know what's on the phone. I can't tell very well. My eyes have gotten better. The eye doctor told me I got cataracts, so sometimes things are blurry. And my eyes, he just said they're getting worse from old age, which is true. I have trouble reading. I have trouble reading packages in this grocery store. Okay, let's see if we can find a place. Get a nice shot here. There's an opening here. Okay. This is a pretty big pond. I'm going to go down there, get out, and try to walk down this thing without falling. Get a better shot of it. No, I can do it from up here. I like this bonsai tree over there. That's really cool. And there's a little waterfall over there. Edie and I have been coming down here for years. Oh, one thing I want to mention. We've been here 30 years, and I just paid our mortgage off last month. Get the stupid thing out of the way. So our house is paid for, and I'm getting out of debt. I've got a couple more to go for next year, but I pretty much paid off our debts. So we'll have some extra money. That'll be nice. And yeah, we officially own the house as of August. We moved in August of 95. And I was 41 years old, because I'm 71. So that was 30 years ago. Yeah, 95, I was 41. I bought the house. And we don't have a car right now because we gave it to Becca, but I'm towing around. Ooh, I gotta watch her steps up here. I usually follow Edie. She's like my spotter. And, oh, there's a ramp here. Okay, I'm following Edie because she kind of is my spotter. My eyes are a little crappy, and I have to be really careful. There's a little, like, water thing here. I don't know what you'd call this. It's got a little tiny trickle waterfall. It's tiny. Whoa. But anyway, let me see if I can get this little waterfall. It's a trickle. This is a music library? Okay. There's a church there. I think that's a Methodist church. I'm not sure. We went there one time many, many years ago. And I remember they had a lesbian woman preacher that, announced that she's a lesbian and that they accept gay people, blah, 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 because it's a liberal town. And I thought, oh, you're weird. So we don't go back there. I don't go to church. I used to. I kind of gave that up too. Plus, it's difficult for Edie, to go places and get around. But, she really enjoys our little adventures on the scooters. Well, it looks like I'm still recording though, believe it or not. So I should be able to upload this onto YouTube. Boy, it's bumpy. I should get in the street. This sidewalk's pretty bumpy. By the way, up in this parking lot, that's where we came out of by the school there. The little back way. I mean, if I wanted to, I could go back down there and go through the woods, but we're just going to stay on this street, Professor Street. But I'm going to go in the street. Less bumps. There we go. I'm in the street now. If I continue down here where it ends, it goes to the splash zone, and we got silver sneakers, and we can go to the pool. And Edie gets some of her physical therapy in the pool. She kind of walks around in the water, and we haven't been in there the last couple of weeks, but we'll be going back there again when we get some nice warm days. They were short on lifeguards, so they didn't have the pool open in the back much, like a couple of days a week, if that. So, because they had the outdoor pool open for the kids. They closed that on Labor Day, so we can start going back there again. they'll have enough lifeguards. Splash Zone has a big, full-size, Olympic-size pool, which Edie don't like because it's not as warm. Then they got a back pool, which is about half that size, and that one's warmer, and that's the one they use for like aerobics classes and senior citizens like that pool. It's not as deep. The Olympic-size one is, I think, 12 foot deep in the deep end. And it has diving boards and all that junk. And the one in the back is just up to 4 feet deep. And okay, now this should be, I'm not sure. Oh, this is Vine Street. Okay, I'm not used to going this way. We usually go the back way. So anyway, that's where we came out of the woods, was Vine Street. And I'm going kind of slow. My batteries will definitely make it, but some of this is uphill and it might start beeping at me. I don't know. When the batteries are low, it won't go up hills. It beeps at me and stops, so I gotta go into low power and then it'll go. This has 4 speeds. 4 goes up to about 10 miles an hour. And 1 is like maybe 2 miles an hour. And 2 is like up to 4 miles an hour, like a walk. Maybe a good walk, a brisk walk. And 3 is like 7, 8 miles an hour. See, right now I'm going full blast. And catching up with Edie. I gotta watch I don't crash into her. I've done that. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a boring video. I'm thinking about putting some of my old videos back up. Why I took them down? Well, Holly died in 2019. She died in February. She's 43 years old. She aspirated. And that kind of took the wind out of my sails. I didn't want to do anything. I was kind of depressed. And then my brother died, Dale. I was really close with Dale. He was 68 years old. He died in 2020, November 2020. 10/20/20. That was the day he died, 10/20/20. And that was quite a shocker. And he was kind of depressed and stuff, so I don't know. But all my aunts and uncles are gone. My dad and mom, my grandparents, all my aunts and uncles are gone. And a few of my cousins. And, of course, my brother. So I remember Ralphie, my oldest brother, he says he's the patriarch of all the cousins now. He's the oldest. And my sister would be the matriarch. She's the oldest of all our cousins. And I hardly see any of my cousins. Gloria does some, but Ralphie, he's kind of a loner. Tim, he lives about 2 hours away in New Philadelphia, and he's kind of a loner. I talk to him and do emails with him, but talk to him on the phone sometimes. And I talk to Ralphie sometimes. And I may give Gloria a call. And Angie lives, my daughter, oldest daughter, she lives about 70 minutes away over by Menor. No, I don't trust the batteries. I'm down in the 80s. When it gets below 80, I don't like it. This chair gets funky. If it gets down to 60, it'll probably die. But it's going down too fast for my liking. It usually doesn't discharge that fast. And for some reason, this chair just does that. Sometimes I can go, 4 miles, and the batteries will still be in the 70s, 80s after 4 miles. And now we're down in the 80s, and I didn't even do 2 miles, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, so Angie lives over an hour away in Menor, and Becky lives real close by. But, yeah. And I almost lost Edie, with that. But there's a number of times we could have died. So I told Edie, I says, God just doesn't want us yet. Many a times I could have died in my life. And I'm still here making a video on YouTube. For Buzz. Hi, Buzz. And Dickel. Looks like Bill, old goat, he's kind of like me. He's kind of got away. He's taking care of his wife. And she's having a lot of difficulty like Edie. And Bill's taking care of Sandy. So he wasn't letting people comment on the videos, but he quit making videos. I kind of like watching Bill. I always got a kick out of his drama, Bill drama. Maybe he'll watch this video. I don't know. I can send him a private message occasionally. I don't barrage him with them, but I miss Bill in a way. I got a kick out of him. We've had our little tiffs a couple times, but that was just Bill's drama. And I guess I kind of picked on him a little much. Sorry, Bill. And I still watch some videos. There's a number of people. I like to watch this guy named Mousy1. He works on vehicles. And there's another guy, I forgot his name. He also works on vehicles. As far as electronics, I used to watch Shango, but I kind of got away from him. And I haven't seen Joran1 in quite some time. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen him make a video in months. I hope he's okay. I'm thinking he's in his 80s too, like Goat, old 64 Goat. They're both in their 80s. I hope John's okay. But I haven't seen or heard from him in quite some time. I check his channel once in a while, see if he puts something up. And, he was one of my regulars like Buzz and a few other people. But right now, I still watch things, and I watch some stuff on Facebook, usually political stuff. I like to troll the trolls and comment back at the trolls, Trump haters. I'm not a Trump hater, as you probably know, and certainly not a Democrat. I've never been a Democrat. I remember many years ago, Edie's dad and I had a little discussion about he was a Democrat. He was kind of putting me down, and I said, nope, I'm not going to be a Democrat. I'm not interested in it. And that was way back, because he died before Holly did. My mom's been gone for like 20 years. Edie's mom, 19 and a half years. So, and my buddy Gene, I used to make videos with and tape with Gene. Oh, look at that. There's McDonald's. But anyway, Gene died in 2005, November 2005. WA8KV was his ham radio. He got me into ham radio. But he was my friend for over 20 years. And we were pretty close. He was like a father to me in a way. He's been gone for quite some time. He was in a wheelchair similar to the Invacare I got back there. His last electronic chair. He was a quad. And he did things by putting sticks in his mouth. Use mouth sticks. Anyway, we're almost home. There's the clinic. And there's Dollar General over there. This is McDonald's. That's Dollar General. The Norwich. And what do you call it? That car parts. AutoZone and CVS is over there. So nice to walk over there, but we go in our chairs. So we're back home, and that's my video. And I'll probably make more with more, FYI or 411 about us. But it's just kind of an update, what I've been up to, what's been happening. Kind of a brief thing. I mean, I don't even think I was half an hour here. That's our house now. We own it. Unless we go to a nursing home, and then they'll steal it from us. And we still got to pay the taxes. All right. I still got to hook up my boiler, by the way. I think I mentioned that a long time ago. Huh? We got mail? Yeah, I'm supposed to get hoses for the boiler to hook it up. I got to hook that boiler up. I should have done it 2 years ago. And I kept procrastinating it, and I still am. The old boiler still works. It got us through 2 winters, and it still works. It's just a gas hog, but it works. And I got a new on-demand, water heater combo boiler, and it's pretty much set up. I just got to hook the hoses up to it. To the old. Where's the garage sale?
farming.
On Main Street?
I don't know. It's
It might be on Lincoln Street. I don't know. There's the antique store. There's a restaurant over there. I don't remember the name of it. It's Korean food. Old John there, Jordan one. John would like that. It's authentic and it's expensive, like sushi and stuff like that. Noah likes it. I don't like seafood, and I don't mind Chinese, but Japanese and Korean I'm not too fond of. And if it's not too far, Edie, I'll go with you. That's okay. Now that I'm close to home, the batteries will make it. But anyways, that I can't tell what the sign says, but I forgot. I told my kitty cat if she's a bad kitty, we're going to take her over there. I got Edie a kitty cat. It's a calico. Her name is Kiki. And Gabby has his kitty cat, which its name is Autumn. They're both very friendly. And Noah has his Dalmatian. It's Mufasa or something. And I call him Moopy because he looks like a cow with his black spots. And they got some puppy. Noah and Juliana basically have the back of the house, and they have a bedroom upstairs. They have the bathroom and kitchen, and he's kind of like, living in the back with Juliana. I gotta get around this tree sticking out in the sidewalk. Anyways, and Gabby also lives there. He has his bedroom upstairs. He's into his computer games. He's got a pretty nice computer that he bought from his job. Bought it himself. I think he actually bought the computer with his stimulus way back. But he likes that. So let's see what's at the garage sale. What you got there, Edie?
I like those heaters.
Is that electric? That's electric, I think.
Yeah,
I was thinking of getting a wood burning thing back there for Noah and Juliana.
I like those.
Noah and Juliana have been together at least 2 or 3 years. More like 3.
How much here?
Well, I'm going to end this here and shut this off.
How much is yours?
I'm going to go look around the garage sale a little bit.